Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for joining me once again for one of these fake Grand Order Diary entries. And stemming off from an event that happened this past year for Lilim Harlot, it came back again this year. Now, it seems like the NA servers did not get a chance to vote on the events that they wanted to have come back. It looks like it was just based off of whatever the Japanese servers had already chosen, since we had a summer event as well that was repeated here. I already had all of the servants maxed out, so I didn't need them to fit in any way. However, I did want to go over some previous summons that had happened that I didn't necessarily feel like putting into their own videos themselves. Starting off here, this Muramasa banner happened at the same time as the Kumano Hot Spring murder, and there was a separate summonings for it after the Kuonji Alice summons, so I ended up getting an extra copy of the Muramasa servant there. And then shortly after that, there was a summons during the summer event for Ptolemaeus, and I had already gotten 2 copies of him previously for, I think it was the October Halloween type event, and I was like, oh, I want to try to go for him. And it ended up taking a while, because first I got this Osaka Behime that popped up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I lost the coin flip. And then Mordred showed up, and I'm like, great, I lost the coin flip twice. And then after all of that, finally Ptolemaeus showed up. Took quite a bit longer this time than it did during the Halloween ones, so just being a little bit stubborn on that one. And then finally, as you've probably seen some of this going through, there was an interlude campaign for Constantinos 11, who was in their own banner with Don Quixote. And I was like, okay, I've summoned a couple copies of him before. He's taken a while. I don't want to put a whole lot into him, but I'd still like to get a copy. So I've been doing the daily summons each day, and I thought, hey, I have enough St. Quartz saved up that it's more than 30 of the free quartz, so I can't use that for daily summons anyway, so I'll just do a single summon. And what do you know, in that single summon, here we are with Constantinos showing up. So overall, doing okay. Muramasa didn't take too long, but Ptolemaeus took a bit longer than would have liked, but still was only going for 1 copy, and got a couple of extras along the way. So, some USOs and then Constantinos, and now we're back to Lilim Harlot. Now this one might be a little bit longer than normal, because what I'm going to do is, it just came out, and I'm going to do some summons for a Draco, and I'm going to combine those in with some summons for Tiamat once the Tiamat banner comes in, because I got rid of all of the what do you call it there? I already got rid of all of the craft essences for this, so I've got some of the 5-star, but I only have 1 MLB 4 and 1 MLB 3-star, so I kind of need those now. So I am going to be going through and trying to get those, because we're going to try to make this a little bit quicker, since it is going to be kind of like 2 videos in one. We're going to probably skip over a whole lot of stuff. That was one of the 3-stars. We're going to be good on that. 4-star craft, 5-star craft instance. Yep, we'll take some great mothers. All of them would be great. Love to have them showing up like that. Nothing on there for that CE. We're all good. And the 4-star CE here as well, mushrooming. Another 4-star, nothing there. We are getting a gold servant here. So Locusta, no, a rider. So nothing on raid up, just a Martha. Okay, so the rare prism that will come into there. So I mean, getting one of each of the craft essences is really good in our first multi-summon. As you probably already saw, I did the daily summon already, so can't start off with that one in it there. Nothing on that. Going into here, and we're all good with Misty Scene. we're all good with him. So nothing really showing up in there, no 3 stars at all. So unfortunately, kind of a dead summon on that one for us. Come on, we've got our fingers crossed. That's probably not going to be anything there, but we'll wait. Yep, just a Kid Gil makes sense. And okay, getting in here, Room Guard, we're all set. Vessel of Desire, we're all set. Oh my, we started this off so quickly. Oh my, Draco loves us so much. Oh my god, to get it. It's so great when you get the alternate summoning animations. It's so good. Well, there we are. We already got Draco. This will bring our copy of Draco up to 4. We've got 4 copies of Tiamat as well, so we're not stopping right now. What we're going to do is I'm going to keep on summoning because I can still use another copy of Draco and still use a whole bunch of craft essences there. So that is an amazing pickup to get. I really, really hope that we can do it. I forgot that there was the animation. So we can tell right away at the beginning, like, if it's going to be the servant that we want or not. So starting with mushrooming, good. Great Mother. Again, we're looking for all of these craft essences. Room Guard, we're fine. Another mushrooming, good. We want to get those there since, we're basically out of stock with all of them. Okay, so that shouldn't be anything there, and getting full mastership, all set in that. Record holder, okay. So one of the 3 stars, but basically a dead summon because of that. And we'll just get right on into this. No servant, so mushrooming, good. We got the 4 star, and that's about it. We got 2 of the 3 stars, so we'll certainly take that. But we're looking to get all those other ones. I'm surprised that we've gotten so many of the the Kyrie CE. That one is not finished up yet, so we'll certainly take that. Natural Predator, we're all set. Beginning Ambition, we're all set. Another 3 star. We've gotten more of the 5 stars than I would have expected. I mean, including the Premier Servant. I mean, that's pretty nice. More mushrooming. Yep, we'll certainly take that. Nope, we're okay. Mushrooming, good. Okay, 2 4 stars. All good on that. No 3 star CE in that one, so that's fine. But we did get 2 of the 4 star, which is going to be, we can't pull that from the friend point. Gotcha. All set with that one. There's our Locusta. All set with Luvia there. We got the 3 star. Okay, Locusta, we'll take for her coins to be able to use. That's perfectly fine. If we could get another Draco, that would be awesome. Getting the double animation. We're all set there. Oh, Devilish Bodhisattva, Governing Fire. Okay, completely dead one there. Devilish Bodhisattva is fine and whatnot, but we are looking for Great Mother instead. And I believe this is going to be the last one that we have for this particular Draco summon here, because that should do it. Some mushrooming, cleaner, and that's about it. Yep, we're left with 31. I'm going to keep those there for the single summons there, and we're going to cut off right here and go right on into the Tiamat summons. Be right back. Alrighty, so now we are coming over, and as you can see here, the Tiamat banner had come out, so we are just going to be finishing up with those ones there, making just this one complete video. If able to, always going to be going in for the single summons. Now, hoping that Tiamat is not going to give us too much trouble, as, well, when she initially came out, she did give us quite a bit of trouble, so we're going to be hoping that we can avoid most of that with this time around. She is at MP4 currently, because I was able to get Tiamat in one of the GSSRs, so I'm hoping that with this we can finish her up fairly quickly, so let's hope. And I can use a little bit more of the 4-star craft essence to help out with more of the grinding out of the materials, as well as the 5-star craft essence, so I'm good to get those. So good to get mushrooming. That's, good for me there. Obviously we're going to be looking for other stuff. I talked about the 4 and the 5-star craft essences, and that's what we instantly get. So it's like, hey, you want it, natural predator, I'm okay without. It's going to be fine. Royal presence, we're good there. So starting off with one of each of the craft essences. I mean, to me that feels like a good sign for Tiamat, but maybe it's just a maybe not. But we've got the gold spins here and assassin. Okay, so a little bit of Locusta, so some more, another rare prism, some extra coins for her. Don't necessarily mind that, though. We are going to be looking for the alter ego. We're looking for a gold alter ego, so that could also be a silver one that turns to gold, since we do have Shuhu in all of the standard banners. We got a 3-star craft essence. I think we can technically MLB more copies of it, so to help out more, but not quite as imperative as the 4 and the 5-star ones. I mean, those aren't really imperative. It just helps out with getting the farming done a little bit quicker there, so there's maybe not quite as much time spent in it afterwards, and I could use that AP for something else. Pretty dead summon there. I mean, it's not a mineral, but we got nothing from the event in there, so we're just going to quickly pass over that. Craft essence, we're all set. We're actually just going to go through these a little bit quickly. Intercrystal, Royal Presence. Yep, another nothing burger on that one there. We're just going to hold off in case we get any servants that come up. Those are going to be the main ones there that we're going to try to go through. Mushrooming, good to get that one there. A little bit of Cersei. Okay on that. More mushrooming, that's good. See, there's that Shuhu that could potentially be a silver that turns into a gold, but that one didn't. I mean, there's probably not a good likelihood of that happening anyway, so not hoping, not praying too much for it. Clergyman's Dinner, more mushrooming. Yep, we'll definitely take more of that to be able to complete out more MLB copies of it. Thank you very much. If you're gonna give me craft essences, getting the ones from the actual event are good, unlike this. But we did get 2 3-stars. But we are just trying to go through this one a little bit more quickly, since we are trying to put in 2 summons in at the exact same time. And, in the case that Tiamat is going to give us a lot of trouble, potentially doing more summons on top of that. 2 mushroomings, okay, that's fine. We are still looking for our gold servant Tiamat there. Let's see. Ooh, mineral. That one was bad, especially since there's no event in it. Okay, so it's looking like Tiamat might actually be a little bit of a problem here for us. Maybe, like last time, because Draco came up before. Now that was servant, no gold, nothing. Possibility, nope, just a rider. So this is what we're hoping to see with the double-sided ones for the alter egos. Huang Feihu is probably one of my most forgettable servants. 5-star craft essence, I'll take that. But yeah, Huang Feihu, I continuously forget his name, so I try not to say too much about him there, but I guess he wanted to show up this time. Oh, we've got 2 more attempts here before we run out, and the hope would be to have Tiamat by now, but if she's not going to show up, we will have to refill back up. Lots of mushrooming this time. A little bit of black rail. Okay, another gold spin. Generally this means 4-star, not 5-star, but we can hope. Yep. Is it another Huang Feihu? No, it's just Martha. Okay. So we're not getting forgettable servant twice in a row there. But she is an OG, doesn't have quite as much, and, if she's bringing on some of the good vibes there, it'd be great if Draco could follow up after her, more mushrooming. Not one there, not one there. Okay, we're out. So, Going to take a little break here so that I can refill up on the craft essences. I'll be right, not craft essences, the sync quartz. I'll be right back. Okay, we're on back here. Just getting one pack there just to see if we might be able to do that with Tiamat. Again, I know when I initially rolled for her, it was incredibly difficult to get her. Getting her in the GSSR and the last one that I got for her during summons was actually fairly simple, so it's like I was hoping, just hoping, but I guess, oh, there's another Shuhu that could have turned gold. That would have been nice, but I guess maybe with Draco coming first and coming so easily, it's always put her on edge, you know, kind of like how it happens within the actual story of all of this, so I've got another servant. Oh, please. Okay, there we go. We just needed to get the one extra one there. So, you know, that's pretty darn good there. We ended up getting our final copy of Tiamat. We'll be able to put her in, get MP5. It'll be all great there. And because we've got all of this extra, I am going to just put it into the Draco summons because I am attempting to... Draco is currently at MP4. If I can get her up one more level, you know, complete, that would be really, really good. Yeah, I really like Nero and Nero Face. Well, Nero Face is just Saber Face, but I really like Nero. So I would hope that maybe we could get another copy of her within this, since she came so easily this past time. But we did see Lafolia, so maybe not. You know, we got a whole bunch of gold craft essences though. So just a couple more. I am going to leave myself with the 35. You know, a full one going, just in case, you know, I wanted to be able to do the solo summons on each given day. Another new kaleidoscope, you know, we'll always take more of those. But it's looking like maybe after the first one there, or maybe because we ended up getting the copy of Tiamat that we needed, now Draco wants to be a little bit hard to get in this here. And, like, I could use my USOs to be able to get her, but I'm not sure if I want to be able to. So I guess since, you know, we did end up getting that final Tiamat, it's only right that we go through and toss this one other copy in to have Tiamat, the mother of all, become the level 5. And maybe she's feeling a little bit happy that she ended up becoming level 5 before Draco ended up being level 5. So this was a lot quicker than the initial rounds for her, so I am really grateful for that. I hope that you have a lot of luck with whatever it is that you are up to, you know, whether it be the summons, whether it be a project that you are on. I mean, getting a couple of 5-star servants this quickly, as well as the other ones just from, you know, my follow me summons. I'm hoping that you have a whole lot of good luck. So please take care of yourself. I'll look forward to you coming back on the next one. Have a good afternoon, evening, or night. I'll see you next time.